Hello, sorry I'm late. Hang on. Okay, I had to turn off the air. It's gonna take a second. Can everybody hear me okay? Hey everybody. Who else we got in here? Hang on. Pull up my one that I can actually see. Okay. Oh, that's so weird looking at myself. Okay. Hi Mama. Awesome. Soul Tribe. If you're new to my channel, this is Val with ET. I've been saying that a lot because it's quicker to type. Eternal Transformations Tarot. I try to get some live daily channelings in at least a few times a week, get everybody what energy is working with us. I'm feeling better than yesterday, but man, there's some heavy energies going on. There's a lot going on right now on the planets. I'm not sure. Good morning, my loves. Phoenix Lotus, I'm glad you're here. Donna Bella, my love, good morning. Albie, good morning, good morning. I just put your name in the drawing this morning. I remember that. Kia, Phoenix Danielle, beautiful, you guys. Oh, and Caroline Winter, from Tampa, Florida. Yes, I remember you, darling. Awesome. Cool. I wonder if I can just look at my comments and not my own video. It's really weird seeing myself. Tammy, beautiful sister Tammy's here. Okay. A lot of different energies going on right now. I'm not sure if you guys, oh, thank you, my love. Send everyone my love, Carolyn. I'm not sure if you guys saw the post that I put up in the community tab. But wow. Do you see this, the alignments of the planets? I mean, that I put up a bunch of posts up, but always check my community tab. I put when I'm going live so you guys know, all of that stuff. Check the community tab. But the planetary alignments were so intense last night. And the weird thing was, Fabula Rasa, beautiful darling, crazy. Have you ever? I had that. Do you guys have that Star app? So mine is called. It's an app. It's called Star Tracker. It's free, and you just literally point it to the sky at what you're looking at, and it tells you the whole solar system, whatever's going on there. And it goes by wherever you point it. Well, last night I'm sitting in my chair over there, and I'm just facing, like, holding my phone down, like, I don't know, I felt like looking at my star app. So I go to open it, and I obviously wasn't looking down. I was about to take it outside and look around. But I'm sitting there, and I opened it, and that star alignment pulled up right in front of me. And it was so insane. The timing, everything. And did you see how it was? I mean, we're talking Jupiter, Saturn, the sun. I mean, it was just so intense. All of them in this perfect line right over the constellation of Sagittarius. Okay, like 4 planets in a perfect alignment right over Sagittarius. There's a lot going on right now. So you may be, yes, Pluto. Oh, thank you guys. Well, I'm feeling the difference. I think that the alignment of those stars, if you saw my video yesterday, I was really feeling that energy, like almost oppressively. And definitely yesterday I had some irritation that was out of character for me, some anxiety that was out of character to me. So I'm not sure if any of you were feeling that. Like this kind of like, just like, oh, it was like, I was working my butt off and I was getting stuff done, but it was one of those days that I just felt wasn't productive, you know? It was so, and it almost felt like a Mercury retrograde. Great. But it was just, I couldn't get enough done. I had forgotten that I had agreed to go to Uncle Jimbo's Christmas party out at the ranch last night, which was a great time. But you know, it just threw my whole schedule off whack, because I had to take potato salad for that. And I just ran to the store and got some in a tub. I didn't make it because I forgot. But it just, the whole thing threw my whole energy off whack. And I just want to remind you guys, there are going to be days that you feel unproductive, even though you're doing your best. And that's life. Okay, that is the flow of life. It's not going to always be a straight line, right? We go through energy shifts, and it's not always what we're putting out there, which a lot of it is, obviously. But we got to pay attention to the energies working for us. That's what my hopes are, that these videos help you to do. You know, these videos are telling you not just the energies for today, but overall right now, here's the energies working for you. Time is fluid. So work with what you're feeling. And when you do feel those times of, God, there's so many spirit guides here today. When you do feel those times of irritation, or like you're working your butt off and just nothing is getting done, they're saying, especially for those of you working on your self-growth, they're saying, do not give up now. You are at the end of the race, which is the hardest, which is the part where you can't breathe. You don't think you have anything left. Now is not the time to give up. Okay? He doesn't realize, because he's carrying all these burdens, how close he is to home. Many of you, your spirit in 10, end of cycle. I cut the deck. Another 10 of cups. This is where you're headed, my love. And they really truly are saying, for those of you who feel like you're not seeing your manifestations immediately, things like that. Well, first, some of it we do know has to do with the timing right now. We're ending up a cycle. We're finishing up a really intense cycle. Okay? And we're heading in to this amazing full moon. Okay? So that's why, you know how I tell you guys, I start feeling energies a little bit before you. I'm here to get you ready for them. Okay? This full moon, I kind of have already gone through a lot of pull from that. You're going to feel amazing after this next full moon. If you don't already, if you're already not starting to feel the pump up, okay? Because this full moon was about really pulling this and all of those swords that I keep talking about, right? Because you cannot come into this next 2020 with those. Now, what's important about this full moon? Here's what's interesting. This full moon is on 12/12 tomorrow, okay? Very powerful numbers right there. 1 + 2 is 3. So that's 33. 12/12 is 33. It's the end of a major cycle going into 2020. We're going to be talking about serious upgrades and downloads, and it's going to be at its peak at 12:12 a.m. Central. Eastern time zone. So 12:12 at 12:12, 33. Huge downloads. I want you all to make sure that you're getting good rest so that those downloads come in. They can actually drink lots and lots of fluids, okay? Lots of fluids. A lot going on right now. Because when we come into 2020, here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo. Seriously, you guys do not want to go into it with this. Don't give up now. Now is the time to really, what I say yesterday, look at the ugly. Look at what you don't want to look at. There are some things I'm really working on with myself. And instead of falling into the emotion of it and reacting, whether that be irritation, whether that be chemical dependencies that you have, that you know are holding you back deep down inside, but you don't want to look at it because you're like, but what else do I have, right? Look at it. Just look at it. Okay? Spirit's saying it's much easier than you think. It's kind of like when you go to clean out your garage or your basement or that spare bedroom that you keep packing stuff into, and you have been, every time you walk past it, you're like, ugh, like I don't even want to look at it anymore. And the longer you wait, the more anxious and the more you just hate that room, right? And the more you start throwing in there because you're just like, it's the scary closet. I call it the Monica closet. If you ever watch Friends, you know what I'm talking about. Right. Books. Oh my goodness. But then you do it, right? But then you do it and you feel amazing. You're like, oh, why did I put that off all year? Or for some of us, years, right? Or for months. Why did I put that off for so long? I feel great. I feel amazing. And it wasn't that hard. It's going to be like that. This is time for an emotional cleaning, a looking at the ugly. I'm not saying it's all going to be solved overnight, but truly identifying it, looking at it, with love, without judgment, no judgment, okay? Looking at it and saying, okay, that's something I'm going to start working on really hard, okay? Okay, Vincent, can y'all say a prayer for me? I'm Valentine from Arlington, dealing with so many inner battles. I feel like giving up. I just keep praying every night. God hears my heart and grants my 2 wishes in Libra. My darling, I hope that the Libra video gave you some hope about what's coming for you. I know how hard it's been for some of my Libras. I am saying a prayer for you, my brother. You're not very far from me. I'm like literally 5 minutes from Arlington. I live just south of you. Well, unless you're from Arlington, Virginia, I'm from Texas. But this is, you have no idea how close you are. And I know that in these times, I'm going to bring this up again. I brought it up not long ago. How many of you have heard of the Footprints poem talking about Jesus? When he was walking along the beach, he saw 2 pairs of footsteps when Jesus was beside him. Yet during his hardest times, he only saw 1 set of footprints. And he said, why would you leave me during my hardest times? And Jesus said, my child, that is when I was carrying you. It's funny, we feel when we're going through the hardest times, it's hard to feel spirit. And that's not because spirit's not there. It's because our vibration, because it's painful, there's no way around this. Our vibration has dipped below where we can resonate and feel spirit. Even though spirit's there, we can't feel it at that lower vibration. That's why whenever, in the best of times, it's like you can just feel God all around you. I call it the pink cloud. You know what I'm talking about? And it's wonderful to try to keep ourselves there as much as possible. And truly, much of it is in our control. Much of it is truly in our control. But there are times that are going to get darker and harder. And there are times that we really have to pull it out of us. We really have to go forward with the faith, knowing we are almost done, and that we do have help, and that we are not alone, and that home is just around the corner. Okay. I'm going to sing a little of this song that's channeling in while we get ready here for some channeling. There's a lot to say today. So that's just a little bit of what was coming through. Then we're going to do the drawing. I talked a little bit about the full moon. The major message right now, do not give up now. Do not cycle back into old cycles now. And if you do, catch yourself and just say, okay, reset. You're human. Of course you're going to cycle back into cycles you've been doing since the beginning of time for you, right? And now it's time to look at them. Okay? With love, without judgment. That's the only way to truly fix them. If you're looking at them with judgment, if you're looking at them with shame, they're going to keep coming back around. Wow. And another deck on top. I know you feel like this. I know you feel beaten up, but you are ahead. You have no idea how ahead you are. Stand strong, okay? Take these swords out of your back, put them in your arsenal, because my love, what is coming for you is so worth it. It's so worth it. And so many of your guides, I've said this before. My ears are starting to burn because I'm channeling. They're hot. So many of your guides are saying you have no idea how much work you've done. They're trying to find a way to get that through to some of you. And I can actually feel some of your energy saying, not me. Yes, you. Some cycles, every one of these is a cycle. Some cycles and some of the things that you've had to get through were much harder for you than they were others. Yet some you snapped right through because they were much easier for you than others. That's why time is fluid. We are each going through these cycles, and some take longer than others. And you don't know at what point in time that you're going to be faced with dealing with those. But now is definitely the time to look and say, which of those swords in my back belong to me and my arsenal, and which of those are not for me at all. You know, you've heard me talk about how I carried a lot of victimization because my sister committed suicide, and the way my father died was really traumatic as well. And it was so close together, and I was in Iraq. I victimized that for a long time. But then I realized that's not really my path. That was her checking out. And though it affected me, I made it my path. I made it my story. And when I let that go, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'm not saying I don't miss her. I'm not saying it necessarily got easier not to have her. But I am saying there was a shift within me, knowing it's not my story. That wasn't a punishment to me. That wasn't poor, pitiful Val. It happened to her. That was her story. Who am I to take ownership of that? Okay, lots and lots and lots going on. Y'all, we're almost there. I've been talking about this 2020 coming up for so long. I just can't believe we're almost there. Who knows what the channeling is going to be like next year? Who knows what it's like. They're saying, don't give up. You have no idea that you're just getting started. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. And then look, I split the deck again, 4. And then we are walking into the year 4, taking back control of our lives. And you can't take control of your story if you got pieces of a bunch of other stuff in there. If you don't even know what's yours and what's theirs. Right? If you don't even know what's yours and what's theirs, at least look at it and start that defining process. You're going to walk into this year with an amazing stability. So many of you are about to be blessed. So many of you are about to be blessed. Okay. I'm going to pull up this song because I only know a few lyrics of it, and I think I have it. Pull up the lyrics. I'm probably not going to be able to get through most of it because I have a sore throat, and I won't lie, last weekend I sang a lot of karaoke, and anyway, it was a blast, but kind of pulled some of my throat cords. But they're channeling music in, so, and this is one that's not easy to sing either, so I'm just going to do it my own way. Let's see what's coming out. Okay, Spirit, for the Soul Tribe. For the Soul Tribe. And if people have asked how to join the Soul Tribe, if you are resonating with the things I'm saying, your spirit guides are here. They're talking to you. You're at our vibration. You are in the Soul Tribe. Okay? Very often, if you're resonating with what I'm saying, you're a little bit ahead of the collective consciousness. Okay? That means you're a teacher. You're here to help others. I'm a teacher of teachers. You're going to go out and teach what I'm teaching you, which means you have to go through it first. That may be why you feel like you don't always resonate with what everybody else is going on around you. That's why I do these live videos, so that we don't feel crazy, right? We feel normal, like, oh, if Val's going through it, I know why I'm going through it, right? And that's what I want you guys to feel. I know whenever I was first going through my spiritual enlightenment, I felt nuts. I felt like, am I nuts? You know, I mean, because your entire reality is shifted. It changes. Okay, have self-discipline, okay? Especially when it comes to your personal growth and your spiritual growth. Don't give up now. The sun is coming. This is time to heal. I told you, you're not going to have time in 2020. 66. I split the deck on that. I'm keeping that one. Okay. This song always said, it was written a long time ago. Like, I want to say not a long time ago, but in the early 90s, I want to say, maybe mid 90s. For non-blondes, I always say this is a song for empaths. And I do believe it was around that time that a lot of empaths were really starting to open up and not realize why they were feeling differently. Everybody take a deep breath through the belly. not the chest. I'm having a hard time doing it myself because I'm excited. Chest is for anxiety. Belly is for big belly breasts like a baby. Release all expectations you have of this reading so that spirit can come through. Okay. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should, the world was made of this brotherhood of man. For whatever that means. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. Can't do this part. Just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. And I wake in the morning and I step outside. And I take a deep breath, then I get real high. And I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? Right? What is going on? That's how it feels sometimes when you're going through these energy shifts. What is going on? You're not alone. We are going through it with you. And it is in coming in. I love spirit. And it is coming together in these spiritual partnerships that will keep us rising up and we won't feel crazy. We have to go through this together. That is why tribal time is coming back. It is time to tribe together with the people you resonate with most. Okay? That's why I said, as our tribe grows, I'm going to start designating hosts in every major city, anywhere that we have a big following, especially, so that you guys can start coming together and doing meetups and talking about the energies you're feeling. I can come on live and video chat with you guys and see you face to face in human form, and hopefully one day come visit. Right? Because I love seeing you guys in human form. I feel your energies, and then I see you in human form. And I almost, if you've ever booked a personal reading for me, I'm almost always like, you know, like, there's your face. I didn't know what it would look like for sure. Sometimes I do, but sometimes not. Okay. It's like one girl recently, I'm pretty sure she was African American in a past life, because I saw her and I'm like, there you are. But I swear she has such a, I know she was an African American, like tribally, from Africa. Not African American, I'm sorry, African, tribally, in a past lifetime before slavery. Anyway, very cool. Okay, I'm going to show you the numerology cards. Then we're going to do the drawing real quick. Okay, and then we're going to get into this channeling because I need to breathe. There's a lot of energies coming in. Your spirit guides are super excited to be talking with you today. It's almost like they feel very much like blocked from you whenever you are in a lower state of energy, because you can't hear them, you know, so they have to use things such as tower moments to get your attention, because that's the only way, okay, for you to grow and push through that. But they can't let you keep going down the wrong path and you can't hear them. They have to stop you, no matter what that is. They love you more than you love yourself. You would do so for your child. Right? Healing, 66, which is 12, which is 3. Manifestation, 8. New beginning. These switched around, so I'm switching them. Spiritual partnership, right? And this right here to me, very much a tribal vibe. This means, are you surrounding yourself with the people who are going where you want to go? You are what you eat. You are who you hang with. You are the company you keep. What that means is your frequency, your energy will resonate and start vibing with theirs. Okay? And if theirs is low, you may bring them up a little, but they may bring you down a little or a lot. You don't know. right? It depends on how low they are and how high you already are. If you're already kind of low and you're pulling to lower vibrational people, you're going to stay there with them. No matter how hard you try to keep coming up, they're going to keep, not intentionally, but they will keep pulling you down vibrationally. Spiritual partnerships. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who want to go where you want to go. And if you don't know where they are, find them. You want to know who your tribe is? Start speaking your truth and watch who sticks around. Really, truly start speaking from your heart, your truth, and see who sticks around. See who vibes with you and sticks around. That's how you know who your tribe is. And new beginnings. 1. That's what we're coming into. That's what we're coming into. They're saying through this healing and manifesting a better life, through surrounding yourself with people of like mind who also want to raise the collective consciousness, you're about to get a new beginning. And it doesn't take giant changes. For some of you, it truly may be joining this soul tribe. I've heard so many of you say, this has changed my life. And it has me too. Because you guys know, I'm going through it and sharing with you. Like you're going through the same stuff I'm going through. Okay. Drawing. For the drawing, okay, there's going to have to be some changes. This is my first time actually doing the drawing, so it's going to be exciting. The drawing is a free $180 reading, 1 hour, for anyone who has donated to my channel. Now, going forward, this is not going to include super chats. I just realized I had my chats turned off. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I guess everybody's still there, but I don't see any messages. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry, when I'm channeling, it's hard for me to read that at the same time, and I want everybody, because not everybody can watch this live. So, where's my bowl O? So, everybody from going forward, super chats will not be included. There's a couple of different reasons why, but the main one is that YouTube has stopped giving me the ability to look at who's given me super chats in the past, and I can't go back and watch every video. And even when I do, I can't always get all of the super chats to show up. I did, though, for those of you who donate a lot on super chat, such as Ahaya, there's a couple of others of you, Allison Streeny, there's a couple of you. I put stuff in here for you. I put your name in here. But going forward, if you want to be included in this drawing right here, make sure that you are donating through the link below. Because it gives me your name and your email, and I can email the person when they've won the reading. Okay? Now, depending on whatever name comes up through my PayPal, like for instance, I think some of it's like Earth Child Jams, Arizona Homestead. I have your email, so but that's, I may not have your real name, so we'll see what it is. So there's actually not as many as you would think. So for every $10 you've donated, you have one of these in here. Okay. And many of you, this is for the month of November, many of you donated multiple times. That was going to be a $5, but after PayPal takes their decreases, it ends up being, and I get it to my bank, it ends up being like $3. So 2 of those is $6, which is kind of like $5, right? So after all of the stuff comes out, it ends up being, you have to do at least over, technically, if you were over 6, you got one in here, okay? And I keep them up all month. So it's not one donation. It's like however much you did the whole month is how many of these little tickets you get in here, okay? Okay. Where should we donate to make you the most money? If you want to donate to my channel, because Super Chats takes like 50% of my Super Chats. So if you want to donate to my channel, the best way to really do it is below in the donation links, okay? I have Cash App, I have Venmo, and I have PayPal. And I'm truly, truly, truly saving up for a new camera. So because I want to be able to You know what I mean? So that's all. I want to get a new camera for many, many reasons, but I'm excited. So each one of these, at first I did an Excel spreadsheet and cut them each up. And then I was like, no, I want my energy in there. So I went back and I rewrote them by hand. And I kind of like put my energy into them so that spirit can pick the one that it's meant to be. Okay. And then I rolled each one of them up myself and I prayed over it. So they each have a frequency, just like my cards do. Yes, the universe will provide. Okay. Oh, and by the way, Phoenix Lotus, Phoenix Daniil, all moderators, aside from your donations, also got an extra one put in. So whether you donated or not, every moderator has a ticket in here as well. Because I know that this first month has been nuts, and I appreciate you guys so much. Somebody's always here helping me. Okay. Everybody take a deep breath. The right one will buzz. Oh, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. So excited. MJ Bennett. I don't know who you are, MJ Bennett, but I am going to be sending you an email. You have won a $180 hour-long video live reading with me. So if you're not on here now, do not worry. I will find you. I have usually in PayPal, I have your phone number and your email. I will track you down. But if I don't get a hold of this person within the next 48 hours to 72 hours, I will draw again. Okay. Also, these can be given away as gifts. If you don't want this reading, some people just donate because they don't necessarily want a reading. They get what they want from YouTube and they're like, no, but you can give it away as a gift or you can give it back to someone on this channel who may really need it. So that's that. MJ Bennett, congratulations. Okay, so everybody who's donated in December is going to be put into the January reading, okay? Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, congratulations, MJ Bennett. They are expensive readings. Before I go further, this is something I won't take a long time discussing this, but someone made a pretty, like, whoa comment in my tab. It wasn't bad. They weren't rude, but they were like, you charge $180 an hour? That's more than a doctor makes. Okay, I want you guys to understand this. I do one personal reading a day. Unless you're a repeat client and I know your energy well. Because for you, it takes an hour. For me, it takes out a whole day. That's why I don't put up as many videos as other readers. Okay? I truly put everything I have into this. And there is no in-between for me. I only do 1 hour readings. I don't do 30-minute readings. Because if I do a 30-minute reading, your reading's going to be an hour. I speak until Spirit says stop speaking. Also, when you get an hour-long reading with me, I guarantee you it's probably never been an hour. It's most likely going to be an hour and a half, even longer. I've had some people 2 hours and longer, okay? It can be very, very draining. And that's because if you're seeking me out after you resonated with a reading, I know you need a message. And I put everything I am into it. Everything I am into it. So I really, really, really want you to understand that even though it's an hour for you, you're paying for me a whole day, sometimes 2. It wipes me out. So I have to compensate for that. You're paying for a transfer of energy. Money is an energy and I am giving you one. I have to be able to make a living. Okay. I hope that makes sense, you guys. I'm not trying to, I'm not greedy. You guys know I'm not greedy. Half the time I live paycheck to paycheck and can't make my own bills. I just want you guys to know, I just have to make a living. I love what I do. I'm so blessed to get to do what I love for a living, but I have to take care of myself. And this year has been about learning that for me, learning my boundaries. Now I know at this point in time, I can only do 1 personal reading a day. Now, personal clients, once you've done a reading with me, that's only for your first time reading, by the way. That's not every time. That's only for your first time reading. After that, it goes down to $120, which is what I'm charging right now. All readings are 30% off right now. $126 for an hour-long reading for this month, because I want everybody to have the opportunity, which means there's going to be less YouTube videos. I'm going to finish up the 2020s, and there's only going to be lives after that, because I will be doing personal readings for the rest of this month. Okay. But I cannot guarantee I'll do any in January. That's why I keep it so high. I put them on discount whenever I know I can do them and afford them. But I know if someone's paying that 180, they really need it. Okay. I also get that you can't always afford it, but there are thousands of you out there and there's only one of me. Okay. So you have to understand, when I had my readings at $90 a reading, an hour, my inbox was constantly full. I never could catch up and I felt horrible. It just, I hate not being able to get to everyone. So this is just the way it has to be right now. This is the way Spirit's actually telling me to do it. Spirit's one that gave me that number, and I thought, you're insane. There's no way I can charge that much. But it's been the best thing ever happened to me, because it's forced me to slow down and realize what my limits are, right? And I want to, my overall goal is to grow our soul tribe here. Although personal readings are beautiful and I love doing them, helping the collective is my true passion and my true goal. Okay. So I do love meeting you all personally, though, in human form. And these videos are also live. They're not recorded and sent to you. These are live videos. I want to look at your beautiful face. You can do a phone where I only hear your voice if you want, but I really prefer a video reading. It's just better energy. And I like to connect with you guys. So awesome. Any questions on that? Yes, Christina Cat. It feels like, yes, and there are people that charge hundreds of dollars, especially for the live video readings. And I know it seems like a lot. Just wondering if there's a host in San Antonio yet. No, we're going to be starting doing the host stuff towards the beginning-ish of next year, okay? Me and Sister Tammy are going to be working on that and kind of figuring out how that's going to be laid out. If you want to be a host, okay, please email Sister Tammy at eternaltransformations2@gmail.com. I'm going to put that again in my community tab, eternaltransformations2@gmail.com. Okay, email Tammy. She's my right-hand lady, and we're going to start working on that in the new year and start figuring out how to do hosts and meetups and what's going to be best for you. I'd like to get some reading materials out to you for that. Okay. Okay. You're not seeing others' chats anymore. Sometimes it goes back and forth, Caroline. It'll probably fix itself. Hit that chat button, the message button, and then hit it again. Turn it back on. Okay. I want to be a part of that if I can. Joannis, am I religious? No, I'm spiritual, not particularly religious, although I do, I was raised Christian. I would say I resonate most with Christianity than any other religion. For me, I'm Christian, but there's a bit more to it, you know. I'll get into that in another conversation. Thank you, Star Eyes. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's get into some of this channeling. One of the things I want is a new camera for videos, okay? So that's something I'm saving up for. So for those of you who donate to my channel, truly, like, you have no idea what you do for me. I also put you in my full and new moon ritual. And it's really how I'm getting by right now. Remember how I said I was supposed to get a YouTube paycheck last month? I did not, but I will, I think, get one this month. So, literally YouTube has so far paid me, I think $400 total in 1 year. So I make it through my donations and my personal readings right now. Okay. Until I'm a bigger girl on this YouTube thing, I guess. It's not as easy as it sounds, but, I'm trucking along and doing my best. Okay. Let's get going on healing. On healing, Spirit. What do you have for us on healing for the soul tribe? Kelly Ryan O'Brien. I wrote your name down earlier and put yours in there too. Huh. Oh, you made it. You did make it. Okay. Again, I'm going to say the winner of the free reading was MJ Bennett. If you want to be put in the free monthly reading, you get a ticket in this bowl for every $10 you put in. to my donations. And that's all month. I add them up and keep them on an Excel spreadsheet. Spirits, spirit guides for the soul tribe, for the ET soul tribe, those resonating with this channel. Yeah, lots of energies right now. Spirit is saying all day today, drink water, no alcohol tonight. Okay, no alcohol tonight because downloads will be coming tonight and tomorrow. So the next 2 nights you want to take care of yourself. No alcohol, lots of rest. Sleep, go to bed early, okay? Really try to trust your internal clock right now, okay? And remember, a download means nothing if you don't act on it and do something with it. Yes, weed is okay. Weed is okay. But try to use it at this point in time medicinally, not recreationally. Like, okay, I'm about to go to bed and I'm having some anxiety or I'm having some trouble sleeping. I'm having some trouble sleeping. So, you know, to help me sleep or for pain or, yeah. Any kind of medications you need are okay. Anything used medicinally is okay. Okay. And even then, I will say, you know, having a glass of wine before bed is not going to kill, it's not going to hurt anybody or your downloads. But you don't want to be getting drunk and then falling asleep. It kind of shuts down a part of your brain that's not going to make it very difficult to get downloads. Okay. 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 Yeah, y'all please hit like and subscribe. If you can't afford to donate, that is like tipping. It truly is what gets me through. Oh, and those of you who have been sharing my videos, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I've actually seen my videos circulate a few times because of you guys, and thank you so much. That's just, oh, amazing. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this, in the past, gosh, at the beginning of November 3rd of last month, I was at 11,300 subscribers. I'm at 17,000 now. That's like huge to me because it took me all year just to get 10. So that's crazy for me to have that happen in a month. Thank you guys. Okay. Healing for the soul tribe. Healing for the soul tribe. We're 66. Ooh, there it is. Ah, yes. Right? What did I say earlier? You're almost done. Watch out for this victim mentality. Sometimes, you guys, sometimes you get stuck in this low vibration, being left out in the cold, or just nothing ever working out the way you feel like it should. And again, especially when it comes to money, you're going to, when you are in that vibration of scarcity, you're going to receive scarcity from the universe. That is universal law. There is no other way around it. Law of attraction is not worrying about money and then sitting there thinking, I'm manifesting money, I'm manifesting money, I'm manifesting money. That's not how it works. Manifestation and law of attraction work by you feeling abundant and therefore attracting abundance to you like a magnet. It is universal law. There is nothing that they can do other than that. Do you understand? So in healing, some of you need to be letting go of this stuff that is keeping you in a lower vibration, okay? The things that you really don't want to look at, okay? It's going to be the ugly stuff. Do so with love. And I want you to remember Val's doing it too. I'm looking at some ugly stuff, y'all. Some ugly stuff I don't want to look at so bad. I'm not going to share it with you here because it's that personal. But we all have things that the second it pops into our head, we feel shame, guilt, anger, sadness, victim, right? Those are the things I want you to start looking at, okay? Because they so need you to do this healing now. There is not going to be time in 2020. Okay, moving forward into manifestation, and they just said to pull whatever top cards on this Wiccan deck. Look at this. Manifestation, intention. What are you putting your intentions into, my loves? What are you putting your intentions into? Okay, Spirit, manifestation and intention. Manifestation and intention. We're almost done, you guys. Manifestation and... I didn't really feel that as a bunch. The soul tribe. The soul tribe, for the collective soul tribe. Manifestation and intention. And isn't he, do you know what they call him in the tarot deck? Midas. Midas touch, because everything he touches turns to gold. Manifestation and intention. And look, over here sitting on this one, I told y'all, some of y'all are getting blessings and they are in the form of abundance. Many of you in the form of monetary abundance. Okay? Putting yourself into the energy of this. This king is stable. He is not greedy with his money. He gives when he can. And he knows that he will receive it back. He understands how energy works. He understands how the law of attraction works. For those of you who... We've all heard of the law of attraction, but some of you really need to go back and study some of the law of attraction. Like I just said, it's not just creating a visual board and analyzing it. You have to become that person that you're seeing in your future. This queen or king who is so abundant. What do they do in the morning when they wake up? Do you think he wakes up worrying about money or goes to bed worrying about bills? No, he probably wakes up and maybe does a quick meditation, goes for a run, feeling good, comes back, reads a paper, has his cup of coffee. He stays on a pretty good schedule. But he's also loving and kind to those around him. He is the first to give when those are in need. And therefore, Spirit blesses him. Okay, this goes for male and female. But it's about becoming the man or woman that you want to be. That is the law of attraction. You understand? That is the law of attraction. And I know when we don't have much, it's hard not to feel scarcity. But it's in the little things, like I said before, like when you're folding your laundry. Kind of go into a meditative trance and say, I'm so grateful that I have clothes. When you drink clean water, most humans in this world don't have clean water. Can you believe that? You're blessed if you have clean running water. You're blessed. If you have access to any clean water, period, even to buy, blessed, okay? Okay, Spirit, set your intention and become the change you want to see. Become it. That is law of attraction. You're not, lots of ringing in my ears. I'm sure, have y'all been getting lots of ringing? Big downloads are coming, you guys. Big downloads are coming. Big downloads. We're almost done. We're almost done. I know it's been a tough one. Okay. Do not give up now. This is what I kept seeing in my head. Do not give up now. Because I'm telling you, you're just getting started. Okay? A lot of people say this is defensiveness. That's not what I'm feeling in this instance. In this instance, I'm like, ooh, look at him on top. But look, this hill is small because he doesn't realize, oh, baby, you're just getting started. This is a whole new path for you. Whole new path for you. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep making those intentions. Keep setting those intentions and visualizations and keep manifesting. But start becoming the change you want to see. Inner strength. See how she doesn't force his mouth open? You're not forcing the energy to come to you. You're becoming the energy and therefore it naturally flows to you. And 8. That's about manifestation. That's about manifestation. The card of 8. Eternally transforming. Ooh, I forgot my reading today. Real quick before I forget, for those of you who wear any type of jewelry, earrings, bracelets, anything, put it outside for the full moon and let it be charged by the full moon, cleared and charged by the full moon, okay? They just put a song in my head. Michael Jackson. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to make a change. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, then look at yourself and make the change. Like it. I like it. I'm listening to that when we get off. I just got goosebumps. Did you really, Phoenix Danielle? That's so cool. And it is, that's how you know it's channeled, right? Okay, this is Justice. I didn't really feel anything yet, but Justice, Libra, and then the Empress also came out for creation. Okay, I wasn't really talking to them. That was just beautiful. Start with the man in the mirror. Start with the woman in the mirror. I'm asking her to make a change. Look at yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself to make a change. Look at the ugly and know that they're so proud of you. If only you could be as proud of yourself as they are of you. They love you so much more than you love yourself. Okay, spiritual partnership. Spiritual partnership, this about Buzz. Wow. For some of you, I'm hearing, there are some within your family. Pay attention this holiday season for those of you catching up with family who are also ascending. Start talking about this weird stuff, right? That's what some of our families think of it. For those of us who don't have as, I'm from small town Texas, right? People, remember, you're going through this earlier because you're going to be a teacher. Own it. And see who starts coming to you. Remember, you want to know who your tribe is? Speak your truth. And see who sticks around. See who sticks around. Try it. Patricia, try it. Sister, awesome. Okay. Sorry, wasn't really feeling those either, but I got 2 knights. Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. I'm hearing, stand strong in your truth. Speak your truth always, no matter what, but do so with love. Okay? We don't have to be aggressive in our beliefs, values, and principles. Let's remember others have not gotten the downloads that some of us have gotten already. So be patient with our collective consciousness, and remember to have love and patience, love and patience, knowing that they're going through what you might have gone through this year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. They're going through now what some of us have gone through this year or in previous years. Have patience in that. And remember where you were, right? Remember where you were. Spirit, for new beginnings, 1. For new beginnings, 1. And I love that this spiritual partnership is 27, which is a 9. Again, end of cycle, but not realizing how much you've done. All of those behind you were a battle that you had to fight, right? All of those were a battle that you had to fight. Don't forget, you're not alone, that you can lean on the soul tribe, okay? We're going to start seeing tribal energies a lot more in the coming future. Find yours now. Find yours now. I know you're a part of this one already. Okay, Spirit, for spiritual, I already did that. For new beginnings, heading into this 2020, if we are willing to do this healing, step out of this energy, if we are manifesting in such a way where we are becoming the change, right? If we are surrounding ourselves with people who also want to grow and raise the collective consciousness, then what does this new beginning look like for us? Okay. 2 of Cups and the moon. This full moon, they're saying, this full moon is gonna open up your new beginning. It's going to be, when you get a major download, is going to be for a lot of you at this full moon. Take care of yourself, make the most of it, sleep well. Doesn't mean you're not gonna be waking up a lot throughout the night. Go get you some water. Don't stress about not being able to sleep. Heck, if you've got enough vacation days, take the next day off, just so you can absorb it all. And I promise you, you're going to start seeing shifts. Okay? Careful on the alcohol, especially since we're near the holidays. Tell myself that too. Don't worry. Tell myself that too. It's easy to drink a whole lot more wine. I like that red wine in the holiday season. Just tastes better. Spirit, for new beginnings. Anything else on new beginnings? Also with this 2 of Cups. This is making a commitment, making a choice. Many of you, again, I'm feeling are going to be coming. For some of you, this is going to be love. For some of you, this is making a commitment to a love partnership. But for many of you, making a commitment to the mission. And Spirit bringing abundance and your soul tribe to you because you're resonating at a new level. Especially after these downloads, if you're willing to look at the ugly. If you're willing to look at the ugly. Pray before you go to sleep on the full moon that Spirit use anything. That Spirit use anything that is... sorry, I'm listening. That Spirit utilize your dreams to release anything that you don't need to deal with in a conscious basis. They can do that. So say, before you go to bed, say, Spirit, use this sleeping time to truly heal my soul, my mind, and rid me of any energies that are not serving me. Energy cannot be destroyed. So ask Spirit to transmute that energy into a higher form. Say thank you for the lessons, but it's no longer welcome here. Because I'm raising up, baby. Moving on up. Move. Oh, yeah, making a choice. Your world, you hold the world in your hands, and Spirit's saying, baby, it can be bigger. 2 2s and the moon. You make this conscious decision before this full moon. Many of you need to be doing a full moon ritual. And if you've donated this month, you're in my full moon ritual. Don't worry. Make the choice. Because they're ready to offer you so much more. And what is this? Hang on, I'm excited. This full moon, I'm sweating. New beginnings. This is the last card. This is final outcome. New beginnings. This full moon is unlocking a choice for you. You need to make a commitment to Spirit for some of you. And what is this? 2 2. 2024, the year 4. 2020, 2 plus 2 is 4, the year 4. This is confirmation from Spirit saying yes. Make a commitment to you, yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I'm making a change. I'm making a commitment to Spirit to raise the collective consciousness. I'm going to start being the change I want to see in the world. You make that commitment and watch your life change. I'm serious, you guys. I'm seeing a few LOLs, but I'm serious. Or you can stay like this. You can totally stay like this. It is your choice. That's what Spirit's trying to get across. It is your choice. Downloads are not downloads until you act upon them. He holds the world in his hands, but dang it, if it couldn't be so much bigger. You happy right now with the way things are? You want to make a change? You ready for it? It's going to take work. Heck yeah, it's going to take work. But if you're ready for it, they have abundance for you. This woman acts like the change she wanted to see. And enlightenment. Spend this month of December. This is the card of the Major Arcana card of 12, the Hanged Man. If you're new to my channel, I have to do this. I have to tell this because I feel like not a lot of readers talk about the semblance here. For Norse mythology, this represents Odin hanging from a tree for 9 days without food or water to gain enlightenment, to gain the wisdom of the gods. We can see he's there by choice. He doesn't look, he obviously is there by choice. And we see the light around his head is enlightenment. Okay. But he's making a sacrifice to do so. He's making a commitment to Spirit. Does that make sense? It's just like in the Vikings. I love this part. I think it's the first or second episode. It's one of the first episodes when they're traveling up to Spirit Mountain and they're going there, you know, to make sacrifices. And it's all like crazy spiritual, but it's the Norse gods. And he says, he looks at his son. I'm going to look at the camera. I always forget it's over here. He says, Odin sacrificed his right eye, cut out his own right eye. That's my right eye. For the wisdom of the gods. He hung from a tree without food or water for the wisdom of the gods. And he says, I would give so much more. Ask yourself truly for the wisdom of the gods, for a true enlightenment. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? What are you willing to sacrifice? Alcohol? The people you hang with that you know are lowering your energy? If you knew for a fact it was going to raise you up into this. If you knew for a fact it was going to raise you up into this, that your wishes would truly start coming true, would you sacrifice those things not serving you? Okay. Beautiful channeling, you guys. I split the deck and it's the star. I like this one better than the other deck because this is missing the hot water man. But man, we pulled this a lot up before. You can have anything you dream of, anything you wish, my darling. It is truly all yours. Many of you are attaining spiritual enlightenment right now. Watch the planetary alignments right now and move with them. You are part of this beautiful Gaia. Move with it. The full moon tomorrow night, 12/12, at its peak at 12:12 a.m. That is powerful. 33. Jesus was crucified at the age of 33. It could very well be the day he's coming back. I can't think of a better time or day. All I know is we're going to be getting some major downloads, and shifts are going to be happening. And you guys, we're going to start seeing it in the world around us too. Be prepared. Be prepared. Okay, some of these planetary alignments going on are meant to pull down structures and organizations that are not serving the whole collective. You're going to see some big changes in the world this year, maybe even starting this month. Okay? Truths will be coming out. I think it's going to be much harder for them to keep secrets. Okay? There is something, everything that we've been talking about all year in the channeling is coming to a head. This isn't meant to be scary. This is meant to be beautiful. This is meant for you to step into like this. Okay? With balance. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth. And the very first, not even the traditional Rider-Waite, like one of the very first tarot decks ever. One of these cups was water, the spirit, water, which represented spirit. And the other one was wine, talking about the transmutation of energy, earthly and spiritual energy. It's all one, but we cannot create or destroy energy, only transmute it. The ibis back here stands for wisdom. Also, Thoth, the Egyptian god of, the written word, of alchemy. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to pull one, actually, where is that Wiccan card? I'm going to read this one, and then I got to get off so I can get some readings done. Okay. Again, my readings are on sale 30% off right now. For an hour, $126. Those are astronomically low prices for me, and it probably won't happen again for a few months. So if you want one, now is the time to email me. All of that information is down below. Every deck I use here, also down below. You can click the link. That also helps me out. I get like a couple cents from Amazon for everybody that orders from there. Okay. This is the Witch's Wisdom. This is the numerology one, if you all like that one. And this is the Wise Tarot. I like these, the coloring. Okay, wand, intention. Mommy, you're talkative today. I don't know what you're saying up there because, again, your donations are going to help me buy glasses. Priorities, right? Priorities. See, I'm working on stuff too. Where is my book for this? It's right in front of me. Okay, wand. They told me to pick this card up specifically. I wasn't even planning to use this deck, so I'm using it. Oh, I'm so glad this energy is flowing and changing and doing some amazing things. Am I supposed to go by the bottom one or the top one? I have a hard time with this every time. Oh, got it. Okay. Wand. Okay. For some of you, you're making things too difficult. Instead of looking at what everyone else is doing, hone your own talents. Decide what it is that you really want. Do you know? If you don't, that's okay. Figure it out. Make your intentions clear. Make your intentions clear. Focus on your visions. Practice concentration. Make a decision and focus on the outcome that you desire. Use your intentions with harm to none. And they have cute little spells that I like, or incantations. It says, a wand's no use to them or thee if the witch can't really see. Intention sets the outcome true. Power enhanced will come to you. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There it is done. Listen to the first line. This wand is no use to them or thee if the witch can't really see. You can spout your manifestations all day long, but if you aren't being the change you want to be, you're kind of missing out on the whole point of universal law, of the law of attraction. Okay? All right, beautiful soul tribe. Go look in the mirror. Play that song by Michael Jackson. I'm starting with a man in the mirror. Right? Want to make that change? Start being it. Let's close it out like we always do with a little bit of Nako. Guys, try to sing along with me if you know the words, because it makes it stronger and powerful. They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words and don't be nervous. You can do this. You got purpose. Lose my voice. Find your medicine and use it. I love you, my soul tribe. Catch you on the flip side. It's going to be a beautiful day. I always mess this up.